There's one day a month that's gonna get you an absolute mega ton of XP. Do you know exactly what that is? And do you know the strategy behind getting all that XP? So, with all that said, let's jump right in. Welcome back, my trainer club. Let me know in the comments below, do you guys take full advantage of evolution XP in Pokemon Go? Because a lot of you guys may be at 50, maybe not so many, but there's a lot of people out there that do need a ton of XP as well. So what I'm gonna break down today is going to be my top strategy to help you get as much XP as possible whenever there is this particular bonus, which is going to be Spotlight Hour. Spotlight Hour, usually once a month at least, typically, sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 0, is going to have the bonus of 2 times Evolve XP. When 2 times Evolve XP comes out, that means that there is a great opportunity to get an absolute ton of XP, especially when you have the right strategy. So this strategy is going to include you not evolving Pokemon as soon as you have them released, such as Generation 7, which is a great time for talking about this right now. Maybe some of you guys have evolved all the way into something like a Primarina, but maybe some of you guys have not. Maybe some of you guys wait, and maybe some of you guys do not, but I'm gonna start giving you my strategy because we're gonna have more Generation 7 Pokemon coming out. We have other Pokemon from the past. A lot of you guys may have seen my Pokedex and be like, Billy, why don't you evolve all of your Pokemon? And I'm like, dude, trust me, there's strategy behind almost everything that I do in this game, and I wanna make sure you guys are well aware of this. So if you guys are into this, please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. So let's get right in. So we're gonna start breaking down the XP and then the strategy and what you can do best every single Spotlight Hour that hits 2 times Evolve XP, because guys, it's gonna be extremely lucrative. So for this particular instance, you're gonna need 2 lucky eggs because you're gonna wanna go the entire hour, which is 2 30-minute periods on lucky eggs, which is relatively easy to get. If you guys don't spend money on the game, what you can do is you can just do gyms, and then by getting those gyms on a daily basis, you're able to get 50 coins per day, and Spotlight Hours are well far apart that you will easily be able to save up for 2 lucky eggs, which is going to be worth your time. So here's gonna be the strategy as far as the XP goes behind why this makes sense. So for the XP, it goes as follows. For an evolution, on a regular event outside, you're looking at 500 XP. If we are gonna do it on 2 times XP evolution, you're gonna get 1,000. And then if you are gonna use a lucky egg on top of that to double it, we're looking at 2,000. As far as a Pokédex entry, we're looking at 500. On a lucky egg, we are then looking at 1,000. So for both of those combined, 2,000 plus 1,000, every single evolution, if it does include a dex entry, we are looking at 3,000 XP, which is maybe some of you guys are like, that's not really that much. To be fair, it's not, for one. However, if you're really efficient and you have everything timed up, you can do 3 to 4 every minute and maybe even beyond that. So now let's start breaking it down as far as amplifying this in a effective strategy to get you more XP. So let's start breaking it down as if you are doing it during this event. So remember, we need 2 lucky eggs. Now we're gonna evolve as many Pokemon as possible. So let's say we're getting that 2,000 XP. Let's say we're able to do 180 evolutions in that hour. We are looking at 360,000 XP, which is quite significant. But let's amplify that, and let's say that you're able to do 4 per minute. Now we're at that 2,000 XP, and we are going to times that by 240. We're now looking at 480,000 XP in 1 hour, and that's just the start of this effective strategy. The next, we're looking at new dex entries. I always suggest that you guys don't just evolve things right off the bat. Number 1, don't evolve your best one because it's worth to save for calm days just in case it does get a good move. Let's say you came across a 100% IV, let's say you hatched it, it was a dino. You evolving it right now into a 100% IV Hydreigon is really dope, but if it does come out with a calm day and you don't have another one, what's gonna cost you is money to elite charge TM it. And I know some of you guys might not want to wait for that, and that's totally cool. So paying the money then is worth having it now, but some of you guys may be bummed like, man, now I have to pay basically $12 to TM this thing to get the right move set. So whatever is best suited for your strategy, that is gonna be a thing. So here we go. So we have, let's say, new evolutions. We saved them. We're getting 1,000 XP. In my bag right now, I have 41 new evolutions. And if you check out my Pokédex, I am at 666 in comparison to 714. So we're quite a bit of ways off, right? And some of those Pokemon may be something from a different country, right? Something like a Sigilyph where I can't evolve into it, but a lot of these are evolutions that I have not done yet. So every single time I evolve one of these, and the 41 that are in my bag don't include something like the brand new Litten that is gonna have 2 evolutions in there as well, because I only have 1 Litten in there, right? So that's gonna punch out 2 evolutions on that. So now let's plug this into the category. Let's say if I were to do 30 new evolutions, that's 30,000 additional XP, which would put us at a grand total of 510,000 XP. But let's say I do 50. From those 50, we're getting 50,000 XP, which is quite significant. I mean, it's not huge, but guys, this stuff really adds up. But now let's take one of my other strategies and lay this over the top. Let's talk about friendship bonuses. We're on a lucky egg. Let's say that I get 2 best friends and I get 3 ultra friends, which is going to be, for the best friends, 400,000. For the other one, that's going to be 300,000. Now we're looking at an extra 700,000 XP. And now for this day, we are looking at 1.23 million XP. So 1,230,000 XP. And I am not even calculating the fact that you should be using an auto catcher. You should be in a downtown lit up area, such as for me, if I went to the Irvine Spectrum and I evolved and I walked around for the entire hour with all my bag cleaned out, I have more than enough red balls to be able to catch Pokemon. And guys, guess what's happening? We're getting compounded XP. So let's just say that we take whatever we're at right now. Let's say we add another 70,000 XP from catching all the Pokemon. We are looking at 1,300,000 XP for just 1 hour. And that's not really doing anything beyond just evolving and letting everything work for you in the background. Okay, let's take it one step further. Let's say you're extremely prepped for what's going on. You do 300 evolutions at 2,000. We're looking at 600,000 XP. And then we get those new dex entries, which is gonna be 50 at 1,000 for an additional 50,000. And then let's say we're on that lucky egg. We do 6 ultra friends and we do 3 best friends. We're looking at a grand total of 1,850,000. Then let's say we're catching the entire time. We do an extra 50,000. We're looking at 1.9 million XP. If we had 1 more ultra friend, you could get 2 million XP in 1 hour. That's a lot, guys. Just from doing evolutions, just by saving up those evolves. Granted, you can't do it all the time, but when new stuff and new generations come out, this is gonna be the strategy that I recommend for you guys. And which Pokemon are gonna be the Pokemon that I would suggest saving up to evolve? I highly suggest you use your pineapple berries on everything that is very low hanging fruit, such as Wishmer, we have Weedle, we have Caterpie, we have Pidgey. Everything that's gonna be 12 candy per evolve is gonna be the best thing for you to save up. And then you're gonna have to save this many Pokemon every single month to be able to evolve as well. So every single time you see a Pidgey, pineapple it, save it, put it in a folder, categorize it. Weedle, same thing. Caterpie, same thing. Wishmer, same exact thing. You save them all up and then you're ready to go. You can even do other things that maybe aren't as important and they have a 25 candy per evolve, such as Rattata, Spearow, anything like that. Save it all up, pineapple as much as possible. Anything you have an absolute ton of regular candy for, you already have enough XL candy. You're never really thinking like, oh, it's got a mega, it's meta relevant, it's an attacker, maybe I should do this with it. You're like, no, I don't really care about it. It's not good in PvP, it's not good as a meta attacker, it doesn't have a mega, it's never really gonna get a move that's gonna take it from a PvP 600 ranking that you saw on pvpoke.com and take it all the way into rank 15. And even if that's the case, you can always get more candy because it's so common, right? So those are the Pokemon that you're gonna want to include here. And then obviously the Dex evolutions, if you can do lucky Pokemon, obviously that would further your lucky dex as well, which is something that I don't really work on too much, but anytime I do an evolution, I kind of take that into the account of, did I trade for it? Do I have a lucky and can I evolve it? So that's gonna be the strategy for you guys. I hope this helps because it doesn't come around often, but once a month it typically does come around. And when it is around for that once a month, guys, it is worth it to save up best friend bonuses, to put on a lucky egg, even to do a raid if you run out of evolutions, and add to that with an extra 20,000 per raid if you can do and take down those legendaries extremely fast. Let me know if this is gonna help you guys. I suggest that you guys do this. It's a great way, especially for free-to-play players, to get after a lot of XP without having to worry about raids. And then always stay up on your friendship bonuses. And if you need more friends, definitely check the pinned comments below, jump into the Discord. So I appreciate you guys being here as always. To all my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody take their support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.